Hello everybody, welcome back to the Long Dark with the Gazbeard. We're at the Trapper's Cabin on Mystery Lake. We've set a fire away and we're busy boiling up 4 litres of water. It's gone sunset. It's pretty much bedtime. Let's just check the time. Yeah, well, it's just after sunset. We need to eat and drink. We have some meat on us somewhere. There we are. We'll just get both of these down our necks. And we've got a pretty...
So thirsty I can't think straight.
Pretty grotty tin of sardines. Let's just get them eaten and hope we don't get food poisoning. Excellent, we didn't. Drink that water. And that will give us the calories to see us through till morning, 1500. We're drained because we've been climbing ropes today, earlier, before we got here. So let's just find the bed, which should be approximately there. Yep. We're going to need to pass at least an hour to have a chance to sleep through to sunrise. So let's just quickly pass an hour and have another drink.
So tired, I could just...
And hit the pit, and we're going to go for an 11-hour sleep. We highly unlikely to get that. We'll probably wake up before dawn and have to eat and drink something before we get on our way. And in fact, we've got daylight. We've got 4 litres of boiled water there on the stove. So what we're going to quickly do, we're going to take them and then we're going to drop them here as bottles. First we'll take a drink because we're parched. Right, we've got exactly 5 litres on us. So we're going to drop 3 litres. That weather outside sounds absolutely dreadful. Now there's 3 litres laid up for us. We've left the deer skin here and the guts over there to cure. There's a lantern here, but we've got no oil for it other than what's in it. We're not going to take the gun with us because we're not here to set up a base or anything like that. We're just here to try and get through to find the hacksaw and some whetstones. Now let's just search the safe before we leave. Oh. So the first one's at about number 6. That's number 5. Let's go back the other way. 557. This one's a long way round. $557.47.
I could use this.
Ragged mucklocks. Now they need repaired. They're not wearable. A book for starting fires. More rifle ammunition. Okay, let's leave the rifle ammunition up there. Just before we pick it up, let's just do is leave it like that. And if we put them there, then we can drop the mucklucks. And we'll leave them up there as well, so we can find them. Now we've got a raggy t-shirt that's no use to man the beast. Let's just harvest that. So gloves, socks and hat are the only unworn clothing we've got, and they're spares in case of damage following animal attacks. How much cloth are we carrying now? 10, so that's 5 for a snow shelter, 5 for repairs, which is okay. We've got 1 feather. Well, we may collect more as we go around, we'll hang on to it for now. Right, now what we need to do is we need to leave ourselves some notes.
I need anything right about now.
So if we put in here day 28, Trappers, Cabin, Mystery Lake, left, 1 rifle, 10 rounds, and cleaning kit. Mucklucks 20%. 5 tins foods. Whoops. Tins of foods, 1 sewing kit, 1 bandage, 2 cook pots, 1 deer skin, 2 guts. I think that was all of it. Oh, 1 lantern. Damn it. Oh, and 1 book of matches. One lantern and 1 book, 20 matches. Right, so we left that note for ourselves so we know what's here. That weather out there sounds pretty awful. Holy cow, we're not going anywhere in that. Happy birthday, Gaz, and it is my birthday today. Have a blizzard for your birthday. Yeah, wonderful. Right. Let's eat that meat. Let's have a drink. And let's read a book for a couple of hours. You know what? I think we'll put 3 hours in, give the blizzard a chance to blow itself out. does sound like it's calming down. Just check our calories and hydration. We probably could use another drink. Right, let's see if it's any better. Oh, we forgot to mention the rabbit snare. Never mind. Right, I see no bear. It feels like 0 degrees. The wind is going to be behind us where we're going. So I want to stay high and avoid the bear. So we're going to go around this way. And according to the little red symbol at the bottom right of screen, we are overweight, burdened. Now, I've decided I'm going to drop the coal at the rail tunnel so that if we go to the forge from Mystery Lake, we can collect it there and take it through with us. And there's the bear. Where's he headed? He's headed away towards the camp office, in fact. Let's start picking up some sticks as we go round. Oh, you bastard. Well, we got away without any bleeding or anything. No afflictions, but our clothes probably took a pasting there. There's no sign of the bear yet, so I'm going to go down. There's usually a dead guy down. There he is. Oh, there's the bear, but he's heading away from us. So we can afford this visit to the dead guy. Feather.
I'll be hungry later.
And it does look like the bear's heading towards the camp office, which is going to make him a bit of a pain. He may be heading across to the lake to his other cave. Now usually down here there is a sapling which I would like to harvest if it is still here. You notice I'm not chasing the dog to harvest him. We've got too much traversal to do, and we need to beat the bear to the camp office, but we've got to go via the rail tunnel to drop off the coal and pick up any supplies that are there, and this weather is awful. It's not as cold as it feels, but the wind is pretty bad, and the sapling is not here. There's sometimes a dead guy in the middle of those trees as well, but I don't see him today. Or is that him? I'm not sure. No, that's a piece of wood. You notice I'm not cutting wood. That's because I need to preserve the condition on my axe until we find a whetstone. Because we use the axe for fighting wolves. And this wind is going to be a real pain in the ass when we turn along the railway lines. Now, I am going to pillage these supplies.
This stuff will come in handy.
But I'll probably be leaving them at the camp office. Same with these.
Too much stuff to carry.
Can't see a wolf on the tracks, which is good news. What I'm going to do... Oh, there's a toolkit. And a piece of cedar. I'll probably take that toolkit to the camp office. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the coal here. Especially as it dropped in a nice square pattern.
I need to drop something.
So we'll take the toolkits to the camp office.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, nice hunting knife. That's all he's got for us. Now, I think those are only rocks along there. I don't think they're dogs. So we've got a few things to drop at the camp office. Which, when we do finally move across to this map, will be our main base. Still no hacksaw, still no whetstones. But that's okay. I'm not really expecting to find them until we get to the dam. And got to be very careful that that bear doesn't show up, because where we are heading to is the direction he was heading. We absolutely need to be indoors before he gets there. Not only that, but as we get indoors we need to know if he's turning up or not. That's one of the reasons I'm going up here. And in fact, from up here we might be able to see him coming through that valley. Can't see him. That's a tree stump. But that's where I expect him to come through. Is through all those trees down there. And I expect him to cross in front of the camp office, heading for the lake. Get some sticks so we've got something to burn if we find a cooking pot. We definitely need to have enough to make some water.
I need to find food.
Just get these sticks here. There's usually quite a good collection of sticks just on this little end hill here. And we've got a dead guy across there. If we're very quick, we should be able to get across, get him searched, pick up the feathers before the bear appears on the scene.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, good loot. Don't see any wolves on the lake. If the bear does head across there, it should clear the wolves off the lake. If there are any across there. Oh, where are we going? Right. Let's just tidy up a little bit. Start getting some semblance of order into the place, even though we're not.
Thank goodness.
43%. We'll take that. We'll leave a higher quality one. That there. Antiseptic, we'll move that from the other side, then the label's facing the right way. You might consider this to be just simply faffing, but it's I find it's essential to get an understanding of what you do and don't have.
Excellent.
31%. Damn. They're giving us all the low quality stuff today, aren't they? No nice birthday presents for me. Leave that one on there and straighten it up in a minute. Right, let's have a look. What have we got under there? Oh, there's a can of dog food or something under there. Pork and beans.
I can always use more food.
At 55%. And a can opener at 90%. Excellent. Anything else around here? No. What about on this side? Oh yeah. An energy bar, but it's 12%.
I better take this food.
Tomato soup 89. Condensed milk 50. And a whetstone. Yay! Happy birthday me. We found the whetstone. Or a whetstone. Right. Now, we want that on the stairs to take upstairs. Nothing in here apart from these wagon wheels to break down for firewood, which is not something we're going to be doing because we don't want to gut the place. No curtains there. There's a pair of curtains there. There's one across there and two pairs there. Okay. There's another recycled can. Lantern fuel. What's that down there? A magnifying glass. Never underestimate the ability of this game to hide things. I know somebody else has said that in their YouTube videos, but it absolutely is the truth. Newsprint roll we'll drop upstairs. Recycled wood, we'll leave it here with them because they're going to be broken down. Storm lantern. My default placement for the first storm lantern is on there. There's a piece of fishing line, which we'll put into the craft straw with the feathers.
I'll be hungry later.
So we just go onto here. Piece of fishing line goes into there. Oh, the feathers are in here, aren't they? The feathers in there. Got to drop the toolkit, put it on the bench.
I could eat anything right now. We normally put the table, get out of the way. Normally put the toolkits at this sort of end. Right. Let's make sure there's nothing else on the floor here. Right, let's just search through this. Could end up being useful.
Right, so... oh, we've got to drop those 2 lantern fuels. I want that sit there. We found these on this map, didn't we? So, and that is second drawer, yeah. So we'll put all of them into there. This is where we put our mushrooms and berries and anything made from them. So let's move all of them into there, because they're from this map and we don't really need them. Oh, that knife's got to go on the workbench. So wait a minute. That goes on the workbench as well. Actually, no, it doesn't. That goes in the fire starter drawer. That can of lantern fuel's got to go across there as well. Fire starter drawer, we want that. Magnifying glass. Now, which one did we bring? Was it the 45 or the 73? Doesn't matter. We'll put the 45 in there and we'll keep the 73 with us for now. I think the fire striker came from Trapper's Cabin, but I want to keep that with me. So I'm not putting that away. Right.
What have we here?
That's at 47%, so put that in there. Right, we can square those papers up now. And of course it's not letting me drop them on there. And that's because of that desk calendar thing. Even though we can put other things on top of that desk calendar, it doesn't let me put stacks of paper on it. Which may or may not be a glitch in the game, but I'm not really that worried about it. We've got loads of space here for the amount of papers that we end up having. Those, of course, get made into tinder. Right. I think that's downstairs pretty much searched and organised. Let's take the cooking pot upstairs. I'm not stripping any of the cloth out of here either. I'm leaving that. That won't let me put it on the cooker, so we'll put it there. Oh, another set of papers to go downstairs. Now, by the time we set up base here, we probably will not need tinder. We'll probably have the fire starting skill. Another set of papers to go downstairs. Another recycled can. Right, so let's have a look. Survive the Outdoors book. Now that
Use this.
I will take with me. Trail boots, 71%. I'm going to put them up on the top here. Any clothing we find in here I'm going to leave on the top of here. So we need to drop those red mitts. Come on. Yeah. And
That'll come in handy.
94% that sleeping bag. Amazing. Damn it. Need to move them boots. Means we need to bring their mitts in front of them so we don't forget about them. We'll put them on there. Wonder if we can get them boots back in there now. Yeah, we can. And that leaves us a bit of space for any other clothes that we find nearby. Right, anything under the beds? Just that pillow. Nothing under that bed, nothing under those chairs.
Get some food soon.
Yeah, we'll sort you out in a minute, Mark. Be quiet. There's a note. Beansy and I came up this way in the summers when we were knock-kneed goofy kids. We fished and played with swords made out of sticks, wove leaky baskets from the reeds. You could row across the lake, those little cabins at the far end where the tourists came and fished, hunted the deer and had their parties. We stood behind the counter and watched Dad welcome them, looked at the guest book and read the names. When the summer was nearing its end and the cattails turned to fluff, we blew our wishes to the sky, always to come back, always. Contributed by Pt.2. Thank you for that story. There's a set of painkillers there.
This stuff will come in handy.
21%, they're pretty bad. So we'll have to put a set downstairs. Right. We'll take that book. Take that book. We drop these over here. In fact, I'm going to drop all three of those books. I don't know where the first one came from, but we'll leave it there. Search this.
This will come in handy.
Pair of worn driving gloves. We'll drop them across here. Like I said, we're not stripping out this location. We're only passing through it, but we're setting it up ready for actually staying here. We'll take those newsprints downstairs. There's nothing else on or under that table. We've got those painkillers to drop downstairs. We'll probably sleep a night here and then press on to the dam. So if I just get these medicines put away, manufactured medicines, I'll put the best quality painkillers in there. Keep those poor quality ones that we found. We've got 2 sets of papers to stack, and we've got nowhere to put them except the other side of the counter. Do it like that, we can get another one on there if we find it. That we'll tear up that newspaper roll. Obviously we don't need to leave everything here. So let's look at his hunger, etc. He's absolutely starving. He's going to start losing condition if we don't eat something. We've got a lot of low condition stuff. Oh, we're going to leave some food here to replace what we took away, didn't we? Right. So drop that dog food. That's the high quality one. We'll drop that high quality bar. That's the high quality soda. That's the pork and beans that we found. And that tomato soup. I thought we found a peaches. No. Okay. I'm going to take an immediate risk on that very low quality chocolate bar.
Oh,
I thought so.
like I'm gonna die.
That's fine. That's why we took the risk here, because we'll be sleeping the night here.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Now you notice I'm putting all the labels the right way around. That's the shopkeeper in me. And that's essentially the food that we found here. I'll put them on there because I normally keep the food in that cupboard once I set up base here, but putting them there means we can see them. Now, I really want to get a fire going and get some water made because we're getting a bit low on it. What are we? 1.5 litres.
Oh, it hurts.
We need calories. So I'm going to eat that. I'm going to drink. And we'll get a fire going.
Come on. Not sure why I feel so tired.
Because you got food poisoning, mate. And you've had a long day. Right, let's get about, if we can, 2 hours 8 minutes. Let's do 2 litres of water in there. We really need one more stick just to be absolutely sure of that fire. While we've still got a touch of light, I'm going to dive outside. Hope the bear's not there. If he is, we couldn't see him anyway. Let's just see if there's a couple of sticks across on this side. I don't see any at this point. And we're way too weak to be tangling with wolves. So what I'm going to have to do is go behind the house here, break up one of those small branches, get 3 sticks, take them back. Do it by hand. Oh, I forgot the counter was there. Come on. You're being a dipstick. There's the workbench. Now you go to that window. Now you go upstairs. And now you turn towards that. There we go, you see? You can do it. That's it. That'll just make sure that the water boils and does not boil away. Right. Needs to drink just a tiny little bit before bed. And what we're then going to do is we're going to push in for 12 hours of sleep. We won't recover any condition while the food poisoning has not healed. There, it's now healed. We've got 2 hours of sleep left, and that's the only condition he's recovered. That water is boiled. He needs to drink. Let's drink that. And he probably needs to eat. Yes, he does. So let's eat that. Down to 0.27 litres of water, so we take that.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
His condition's down to 75%. And we've got a blizzard outside, why not? So let's just leave it there, and we'll continue on in the next video tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching. Please give the video a like, click follow, follow me on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a very good day, and as always from me, it's bye for now.